What is going on, everybody? We got a Patreon request today. LiViD, As It Happens. This is Pardon My Reaction.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Patreon request.
Oh, yeah.
If you would also like to do a Patreon request, jump over. Find us on Patreon. $2 a month. You get to request any video you want, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible and do a reaction to it.
Yeah.
You also get to see everything that doesn't make it up to YouTube.
Yep. And while you're at it, like, share, follow, all that stuff, too. Helps us out,
buddy.
Unfortunately, Kabazoo Chaboom. Kabazoo Chaboom. Chaboom.
Yeah. Kabazoo Chaboom.
I'm probably saying that wrong. I think we're both saying it. But either way, this is about a month ago you requested this, and I know we're very late on this one. We missed this one for some reason. So we want to make sure we're keeping our word, you know what I'm saying? And he requested this song LiViD, and it's As It Happens. He said it's an older song. It's fucking awesome. You guys should check it out. And I'm down. I don't really give a shit if it's brand new.
Yeah, I don't care if it's old either.
I've
this
never
one's
heard.
about well, it was posted on YouTube 9 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a band, LiViD.
Yep.
As It Happens.
I don't feel like I've ever heard LiViD.
I've never heard of these guys before.
I mean, maybe, but not that I would remember. How heavy is it going to be? I'm going to say pretty heavy.
I have no idea.
I'm just going to guess heavy.
You're going to guess heavy.
Like real heavy.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing. Think about 9 years ago, man. We're talking about a different style of music, bro.
That's true. We're more in like the...
I mean, we're still having Warp Tours going on here. We're still having like...
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a while back.
It might be a little heavier. Or maybe it's going to be straight up like death metal.
It could be. So let's get this rolling. LiViD, As It Happens, Patreon requests. I'm ready.
Let's do it. Bang out films.
It's like a porn. Look at that cum on the fence, dude. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay. Is that digital?
I like it already, though. They're English. Yeah. Okay, hold on. This is like my style, dude. I gotta be real with you. Like I'm a new metal guy, but that also that post era, the carnivals. Yeah. There was like this one kind of has like Red, the band Red.
Oh.
I don't know if you remember them, like the Christian band.
Yeah.
Dead Letter Circus, like all these era, like kind of that late 2010s, 8s, 12s, in that range.
Yeah. Has
that kind of like, it was like that post new metal.
It almost has like the same kind of vocals as kind of like a, who am I trying to,
yeah, there's shit that's coming in my head. I'm not
almost
thinking
like a Trapped. Almost
in the era, sure, yeah, sure.
Like how they do, like just the style of the clean vocals instead of the, like with the screaming added in.
Mm-hmm.
And like, there's another band I remember. I used to play motocross games all the time, and there was a band on a motocross game that I don't know the name of it, but they sounded similar to this too.
It's just you can tell.
It was on like MX vs ATV Unleashed or something like that.
It's got that 2010 era vibe.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a vibe to it, and I'm digging it.
So far, it's pretty good.
I'm here for it, man. Because not hearing them, it's weird that I haven't heard them, but maybe they were just not a very big band. Maybe, I don't know.
I have no idea either.
All right.
Let's back up a little bit and keep going.
I'm shaking the thoughts of yesterday. You're fighting time, it's my last with the bar.
super simple riffs. Very like time appropriate. I like it, man. I mean, it's just,
I do too.
It's super. It's okay. When I used to play in bands, right? Like it was in the era of 2000. I mean, shit, dude. We started playing like 2002, but like we ended. What was it 2009? Actually, no, 2010. I was still going when I met my wife. 2010. So I mean, there's a good stretch there. We played with a lot of bands that sounded like this.
Yeah.
Like a couple of my bands were in this. We loved like Seven Dust, Godsmack, and shit. So we played with bands that were kind of like this. And so I'm like very familiar with the sound, the look, you know, like I don't know how to describe it, man. I'm like the button ups, you know what I'm saying? Button up like collared shirts and the sweatbands on the arms. You know, there's just the look that really is super. What was this? 2004? No, this was 2013, 14, 15.
Yeah.
At least that's when it was uploaded. So no, I don't know. I feel like I'm familiar with this. Is I guess what I'm trying to say.
I am too. Like I said before, like this was the kind of music on like different soundtracks for like different like I played like video games and stuff, and like it was always like that resonates because there are a lot of different songs that I have saved that I listen to regularly now because they were on soundtracks to the things that I was interested in before, like video games or different movies, or like I'd watch a movie and be like, what the fuck is that song? And I'd look them up, and now that is in my like regular rotation. Yeah. It sounds like one of those kinds of songs that it's not like super huge, but it would definitely resonate with you if you heard it in a certain situation.
Yeah, I think the quality of the sound is pretty damn good.
Yeah.
If I'm going to be critical on anything, I would say we played some shows back in the day where we played with bands that were a little bit older. You know what I'm saying? A little on the older side, and they were still trying to play that kind of music. And unfortunately, like the style, I'm watching the guys play. I think the front man has like a good presence for sure. Drummer is pretty solid. But I'm watching the guitar players and the bass player playing. I'm a performance guy. Like I always thrived on like movement and getting engaged with the audience. Like they're doing all the cue movements. You know what I'm saying? They're doing all the like, it's not very like fluid. It's almost like we need to look like this. And that would be my one criticism is it's not very like, it seems like they're trying to look like a certain style of part. Yeah. And it's not very fluid, but that happens in bands that are like coming up too. Like you're trying to figure it all out, you know? And some people are. I played with a lot of people that were in my band that were like that. Like they would try to do the jumps and the movements and stuff, you know?
Yeah. Like we said before, like neither one of us ever really heard of them before this.
No, I've never heard of them.
So, I mean, I don't know if at this point they were like on the come up, if they ever really
did they ever
went
make
anywhere.
Yeah.
Like, I have no idea.
I mean, listen, I'd listen to the song all day. That's where I'm at right now.
No, this is a good song.
Yeah. Cool.
Let's keep going.
Cool, man.
I like how the whole video changed.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Good voice. So what? Okay. I'm actually upset that that guy doesn't do more back vocals, because like when he came in with the backing vocals like that, it sounded amazing. It sounded amazing, dude. Like do that the whole song, every chorus.
Their voices together was
that was really
good.
nice, dude. The guy's got a good voice. I really do like this band. I actually really like him. I think that there's things for me that I'm watching that I'm like, they seem like they're in an early stage of being a band, because I feel like there's just little things. At
this point, at least.
Yeah, I just feel like there's little things where it doesn't seem natural yet. Like they haven't, they were kind of like, dude, I can't, because I saw it a lot in the early Warped Tour era. When everybody, like, Asking Alexandria came out and all the breakdown bands started coming out, they all started mimicking or trying to mimic those bands.
Yeah.
So they all had the synchronized jumps, and I'd watch it and be like, listen, the band's great, but like it's cheesy. Like you're doing the cheesy moves that you think you need to do for this genre. And we saw it back in the day where the old new metal bands where they twist their heads and like the cold chamber stuff, and everybody started doing the weird, and it's just like it's cheesy. After you see it done originally, anything after that, you're like, no,
you're just copying them now.
I feel like they have a few of those things, but listen, if I was a label, I would take a chance on these guys. I think he's got a great voice. I think they got great sound, dude. I really do.
Oh yeah,
radio.
They definitely have, like, if they didn't go anywhere, they definitely had potential to go.
Oh, absolutely, dude. I would have loved to have played with these guys. Love to. I mean, I don't know what
and
they
may
like
be a band still. I have no idea.
I have no idea. I hope they are, because I always want to see people doing this stuff. But 9 years ago, it's hard to say. Yeah, I mean, the numbers are good for a band. I think any band would be stoked with these numbers, but it's like they're not 100,000. That kind of range. Yeah. So
let's finish this up.
Dang, dude. So much.
Second little breakdown bridge here. Or is this just the fade out?
Fade out.
Oh, I was actually kind of hoping they'd go into a second little part there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like it.
Like a fake out ending.
I like that, dude. I actually dig that. I honestly dig that.
No, that was pretty sick.
Listen, making music is hard. It's hard. Like if you're just doing it on the weekends for fun, so be it. But if you're trying to like make videos, you're trying to get record labels, you're trying to do shows, there's a lot that goes into it, and it takes a long time.
Oh yeah.
And I'm certainly not saying we ever blew up. We were like in the same position. Like we had all the opportunity, and we were making the right strides, and it just didn't work. It's hard work. It's really hard work to be noticed. And I would love to know where they are now, if they even are a thing now, but ultimately it doesn't matter. I sometimes those bands, they make their stuff and they break up, and then 10 years later, everybody's like, wow, this band was great.
Yeah. And their old shit kind of takes off again.
Yeah. That style is coming back.
It
really is. The radio rock. I mean, that's what I kind of consider. They have all the right, like just heavy enough to be on the radio, vocals, just enough screaming to make it radio friendly still. I dig it, dude. LiViD. I dig it.
Sick.
It doesn't make me livid. It makes me happy. It should be called Happy As It Happens. LiViD As It Happens. That was a Patreon request from Kabazoo Chuboom. I think that's how you say it. And we appreciate that. Like, guys, if you want to, join Patreon, it's $2. Even if you just get the $2 and you put in a request, we're going to get to it. We love finding new bands. We really do.
It's really cool. I love experiencing new things, especially different takes on other people's perceptions of their music.
For sure. And
then just experiencing and diving into completely new genre.
That'll go on my playlist.
Yeah.
So good for them. Good for you, Chaboom. Or Chaboom. Chaboom. Chaboom.